roll in, and Marcus Aldridge, his night is a pretty good barometer of how the Spurs are going to do. If he gets 20 or more, they're 4-0.
Spends a lot of time on the perimeter. Karl-Anthony Towns will post up and will go mix it up too much. But I'll tell you what, when we play San Antonio, it seems like he likes to mix it up against Karl-Anthony Towns and Gorgui Dieng.
Andrew Wiggins gets the Timberwolves on the board. Puts such high arc on that shot, it is really tough to defend. Towns trying to back his way in on Aldridge, and Towns with the hook. And the Timberwolves have the lead for
Graham. He's right there, Johnny, on the spot. What does that mean, by the way, Johnny on the spot? I don't know, where'd that saying come from?
I don't know, right place, right time. Wiggins with the rebounds. Always interesting to see Pop. You never know when he talks pregame if you're going to get good Pop.
What'd you get tonight?
Or you're going to get bad Pop. We got good Pop tonight. Really good Pop tonight. In fact, he scored the last 6 in this game for the Wolves. Murray has it stripped away. Timberwolves will try and get it up the floor in a hurry. Culver. And the rookie with the finish.
Excellent defense by Jarrett Culver. And Josh Okogie gets the steal on the inbounds.
Unable to capitalize, however. Aldridge, man, it is really just Antonio. It's a spurt that is mostly about transpiring since Andrew Wiggins did go to the bench. Karl-Anthony Towns to 3.
Those are momentum plays, because now all of a sudden San Antonio gets a spot and a stop, and they go at Minnesota.
Culver, no. Towns, yes.
Finally.
And they finally have a second chance bucket.
Yeah.
You mentioned, Jim, the surprise that the Timberwolves haven't been able to get some
back, and they don't let you score when they turn the ball over. Not all turnovers are created equally, by the way.
Yeah, the live ball turnovers are the ones that are killers.
Wow.
Towns and Aldridge hits it. 21-19 on the glass right now. Every Timberwolves player has at least 1 rebound that is played tonight. Towns has another triple.
The free throw line. Minnesota switching on the LA again, and that was really well done. Not letting him just pick and pop and hurt you that way.
Wiggins, long 2. That up, Jim, because last year was the first season ever under Greg Popovich that the Spurs allowed opponents to average over 100 points per game for the season. Towns drills it. It's this season.
By the arc, and he's also said, if you're going to go under, I can still beat you.
How about he's already got 20 in this game? He's also got 4 assists, 4 rebounds, a block, and a steal. Patty Mills.
Got to finish strong, though. You got a chance to score, stop, score.
Wiggins, the spin move. Aldridge was there, couldn't get it to drop, but we're gonna doesn't bounce back tonight.
Let's say that again. Don't settle.
Towns set up by Andrew Wiggins. Andrew following.
Forbes didn't even know the ball was coming, but there's such a size advantage there. Andrew could pretty much shoot over the top of it with ease.
Brent Forbes 6'2". Karl-Anthony Towns drives to the. Brent Forbes' career trajectory has been going up, up, up. Last year, career highs nearly across the board. Now San Antonio off the turnover, and the Timberwolves 500 over the years. In fact, the last 20...
Is it 45 days or something?
No, it's 65.
65.
65 days they've been under 500 in the last 22 years.
Yeah.
As Wiggins kicks it back for Culver. And we'll get a foul here. That's pretty much going to be automatic every time.
Some of these guys, those mid-range shots are like layups.
Culver, and that's a good way to end a 10-0 drought.
Through and fix and repair that ACL. They really narrowed it down to almost a 6-month rehab for a lot of guys.
Nice anticipation there by Towns to break that up. Wiggins attacking, and Andrew finishing.
He's just putting his shoulder down into the chest of defenders now. Just
Had 10 ties, 7 lead changes here tonight. Marnie Gellner along with Dave Benz and Jim Peterson with you for this Timberwolves Spurs NBA meeting. And Karl-Anthony,
he sort of edits it and makes do and gets right to the rim. But Marcus Aldridge knocks down that jumper.
Aldridge is 1 point away from that line of demarcation. I mentioned it, like I said, that they were Johnny on the spot with the Johnny on the spot request. Towns trying to back down Aldridge. Little jump hook, no. And DeRozan comes down with the second bucket tonight for Layman, who's got 5 now.
This has been a more suspenseful game than I was hoping it would be when it first started. Minnesota built a 9-point lead. Good defense there by Towns.
And then DeRozan will reach in and quickly.
Great job by Culver to reacquire Derek White as he drove the seam.
Oh, Teague, that was going to be beautiful. Yeah. No look for Layman, got it, but it got picked.
2 more points from Minnesota's bench. They've outscored San Antonio's bench 19-4 since San Antonio was up 22-9. So we talked about San Antonio's bench and their effectiveness.
Teague, no. Layman, yes.
Fired up. It's different now than it was then. You had veteran-laden teams now. All these teams are so young. Culture matters, and it matters big time. You have to have it. If you don't have it, you're going to struggle.
And nobody knows about that more than Greg Popovich, who's just been a model of consistency. Spurs have had a winning record 22 consecutive years. Of course, they're in danger of leaving here tonight, being below 500 for only the 66th day out of those 22 years when the clock flips at midnight. Andrew Wiggins, no. Towns thought Wiggins was going to stay in the corner. Wiggins was cut. Wiggins feels like he's got a mismatch with Forbes. Patty Mills comes over to try and help out. Wolves nearly turned it over. And then Wiggins all along. They're hitting Graham with the technical for hitting Aldridge in the face with the off arm on the end one. Timberwolves get the offensive rebound. Towns, 3, no. And the Wolves get another offensive board. Towns, this time, fakes the 3. Unable to finish at the rim.
Carl's had some.
Timberwolves have 13 offensive rebounds, but only 8 second chance points. Bryn Forbes, no. Towns with his 9th rebound tonight. So he's 1 more board away from another.
Give Minnesota a lot of credit for sticking with it. Just playing so hard. It's just night and day difference. Karl-Anthony Towns is going to get called for a foul here.
That'll be his. Towns comes down with the rebound, so that'll give him his double-double and another 20-10 game. Ryan Saunders wants a timeout.
About connecting with guys. Watching Andrew and David Vanderpool work out before the game is completely different than what he was allowed to get away with in years past.
Jake Layman adds to the Timberwolves bench total. Karl-Anthony Towns with his 4th assist.
I mean, it's Gerson Rosas. It's the training staff. It's his relationship with Ryan Saunders. It's Pablo Prigioni. It's working with David Vanderpool. And we're going to get video of Andrew Wiggins working with David Vanderpool before one of these games, and we're going to show you.
Spurs with the rebound. So the Timberwolves 2-16 last 18. What an effort out of Teague, who certainly looking like his health is back to where you would like it to be. Bottom for the Timberwolves. Towns. And a reach-in foul there by
Disco for right now. He wants the guys to focus in. This is too good of a team.
Yeah, you can't consider the game 1 against San Antonio, and Towns has now matched Andrew Wiggins for the game.